Thank you, Pragati, for your wonderful introduction. So, hello everyone. Hope you are all doing well and staying safe in this pandemic. So, take care of you and your loved ones. So, today we're going to discuss about how to leverage cloud telephony for remote work. So, before getting into these topics, let me give you a brief on what is called cloud telephony. Friends, shall we go ahead? Yes. So, what is cloud? So cloud refers to the servers which we are accessing over internet. On a day-to-day basis, you are accessing a lot of applications, right? Let's take on a daily basis, you are using Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. Those are all applications, cloud applications that are accessed over internet, which is stored in the server. So from any part of the world, you can able to log into your account, right? So that is called cloud software. So what is cloud telephony then? The name itself says telephony on cloud, so which doesn't need any kind of physical infrastructure like landline phone or wired connection, right? So now you are clear of what is cloud telephony. Cloud telephony is nothing but telephony on cloud, which doesn't need any kind of physical infrastructure. So now, friends, we will see how to shift your office landline to cloud. Yes, it is a very difficult period for all of us. Like we are working from home in this lockdown. So most of the businesses, like you, like everyone was using the landline phones and their customers were knowing only their landline numbers. So business owners are not sure like how many incoming calls they are receiving to that particular landline number. So it's becoming a mess, right? We couldn't track how many calls we are receiving to that number. And you are all worried of how and what I'm going to do now, right? In this lockdown, as we are all working from home. So for that purpose only, we can leverage cloud telephony. So this is the time you should move from offline to online. So how I can do that, right? So friends, now you have a question mark in your mind. It's very simple, very simple. All you have to do is that write a mail to operator, maybe Airtel, Vodafone or Jio. They're saying that I want to transfer all my incoming calls of my landline number to this particular number. What is that particular number? Now I am introducing a concept of virtual number. So friends, what is virtual number? Virtual number is a number which is a virtual thing configured in service provider's server. Okay, the name itself says it's a virtual number. It doesn't need any kind of physical infrastructure like wired connection for the landline. It is a virtual number. So that virtual number will be provided by the service provider like 4 factors, X hotel, Nolarity. So you can get those virtual numbers, and from there like you can make a call configuration as per your need. Okay, so you can write a mail to operator and you can do that. So now the problem is, since everyone is locked down and everyone is in home, so operators are also receiving a lot of support calls and requests. So what is the alternative way to achieve this? So instead of using your existing landline numbers, so you can leverage the numbers provided by the service providers. Maybe it's a 080 number, 044 number, 022 number, or it can be, you can take existing, you have a mobile number, like we can change that mobile number also as a virtual number. So what we can do is that you can leverage that particular number in all your websites, your support channels, your social media, so that if any customer or a prospect want to reach you, they can reach out to this alternative number. That is something you can do right now, right? So one thing is that you can write a mail to operator, and second thing is that you can leverage service provider's virtual number, so that like that number can be used to track all your calls. So this is how you can shift your office landline to cloud. And second thing is that how to manage sales support calls directly on mobile. That is the other thing. Like right now, sales and support team is not in one single place. Everyone is in different cities. Everyone have went to native, and they have, someone have a proper internet connection, someone don't have a proper internet connection. So everyone is working remotely. So how you are gonna, how your team is really going to coordinate well? So this is the time you have to enhance IVR. So IVR is nothing but interactive voice response. Friends, this will be really, really helpful for you at this particular time, because, so IVR, what is IVR? So let's take an example. When you're calling to any call center, let's take it as you're calling to Vodafone call center, or you're calling to Zomato call center, or you're calling to Swiggy or Big Basket call center. Immediately you will be like hearing a voice, welcome to Big Basket, press 1 for sales, press 2 for support, press 3 for deliveries, right? So that is called interactive voice response. If I press 1 for sales, automatically the call will be diverted to the sales team. So you are configuring a virtual number. In that particular virtual number, you are configuring IVR, interactive voice response. If I press 1, automatically the call will be forwarded to the particular sales team. So what happens is that you can clearly able to see how your team is really coordinating. So in this, there comes a other concept called sequential or parallel linking. So it's very easy. So let's take it as the call is getting forwarded to a sales team. If person A is busy, then the call will be forwarded to person B. If person B is busy, then the call will be forwarded to person C. So this is called sequential ringing. So based on your team availability, the call will get connected. Let's take an example. So our customer, Christian Hospital, is using a sequential ringing in this particular time. So they are receiving a lot of calls, so that they don't want to miss any single call. So they are using sequential ringing. And what is called parallel ringing, friends? So right now, the support team, the call center team, so they are all, everyone is working from home, right? So they will be receiving calls. So each and every call, so customer is calling you for some important thing. Right now, each and every call is important in this crisis. So parallel ringing is nothing but when you are pressing 2 for support, all the team members, like let's say you have 5 team members in your support team, everyone will receive a call at the same time. So whoever is picking the call first, they can talk with the client, right? So that is possible. So that is called parallel ringing, friends. Friends, hope you are finding this webinar useful. And if you feel so, kindly type S in the chat box. I think you are finding this webinar useful. Yes, yes. Good, friends, good. Okay, so then next we will go with the sticky agents. What is sticky agents? So let's take an example of Finzi. So Finzi is a P2P lending provider. So they are a loan providers. So they are using a sequential ringing for the sales team. So they want sticky agents. So they have a problem, like I am receiving a call from the customer and person A spoke. The second time, when the same customer called, this person B spoke. So they were saying, no, I want that person to talk with the same person. The customer is getting confused. So that's how we enabled a concept called sticky agents. So what happens is that first time, if you're talking with person A, and whenever you're calling a Finzi number, automatically the call will be connected to the same agent. So by this, your process is becoming very simplified. Friends, it's very simple. Like you can manage your sales and support calls directly on your mobile phone by leveraging IVR, sequential parallel ringing, and sticky agents. At this particular time, at this remote working time, where the internet connection is not stable, where coordination is really missing, this is the time we are going to leveraging virtual number and IVR. So next thing is that most important thing, right now, everyone is using Zoom or Google Hangout for a team meeting, right? So that's true. Like everyone has to use those. So most of the time we are in calls right now. So we are in headphones, and friends, like we are speaking a lot of meetings, lot of discussions. So everything is happening on Zoom and Hangout. But some of the people, thank you for the operators. Right now, like internet connection, everyone is having internet connection, but still there are a lot of like what to say, I mean, internet connection is not stable sometimes. So how to handle these issues, right? So even though the mobile phones is providing a call conferencing facility, so like you cannot take, let's take it as you, or like 6 of the people, 7 people want to get into the same call. So then what you're going to do, like conference call also will not work. So that is where like you have to use a conferencing call facility which doesn't need any internet. So how we do that? So there are multiple ways to achieve it. One way is that you can take a missed call number from Core Factors, and whoever wants to join that meeting, you can display that missed call number to the participants. They can give a missed call at the time of the meeting. Let's take it as 3 o'clock is the meeting, 3 p.m. is the meeting. So everyone can give a missed call. Once they are giving a missed call, automatically they will be receiving a call back from the server. So everyone will be connected in the conference call and everything will get recorded for the further enhancement. So this is the one way, missed call based conferencing facility. And second way is that let's take it as you have a list of 20 people who are going to attend this particular conference, call. Then you can add those numbers in the list in the Core Factors software. And automatically at the time of the meeting, everyone can give a call and they can automatically connect it into the conference call. So there are 2 kind of facilities like where you can handle internet issues in a better way, right? And next thing is that benefits, right? So friends, I think one thing is like you will get a call logs 24/7. That is very important for managing your sales team, support team. It's not about micromanaging. It's all about how you are interacting with how your sales support team, like call center team is interacting with your customers, how you can give them a feedback, like how they can improvise in talking or how they can improvise the process. So that's the reason the call logs is available 24/7, and all the incoming and outgoing call will be recorded so that like they will also understand like where they can improvise them better. And also you will have a detailed analytics of how many calls, agent-wise analytics will be available, or a team-wise analytics will be available, or they can also see a monthly based. So you can custom the date that is available. So you can see how many calls they have received, how many calls they have attended, missed. So entire dashboard, entire thing will be in a single dashboard so that you can clearly see how your team is working remotely at this crisis, right? So that is really important. So those are the benefits. And coming to the best practices for sales, support, and marketing team at this particular time, right? So let's discuss first marketing team. So what is most important for marketers all over there in the globe? It's to keep in touch with their prospects, leads, or their customers. So it's not about marketing their brand. It's all about keeping in touch with them, all about communicating with them frequently, like banking, finance. Everyone is doing that right now. You just sending them an SMS communication, email communication, or sending them a communication via social medias. So it's very crucial. Keeping in touch with your clients and prospects is very crucial at this particular time period. So this is the time like you are just keeping in touch with them so that like they will also feel better. Okay, so these are the ways I can improvise myself. So these are the ways available. In particular, this service can be useful for me in this particular time period. So I think effective communication is very important at this particular time period, right? So like with the help of the Core Factors software, you can really able to send SMSs, emails, you can able to send voice calls to your clients, prospects, and like banking, which even small finance bank does, or you can like, for example, like other customers like Finzi, Rupee Circle. There are a lot of customers like Matratua Hospital. So, and also like education institutions. So they are sending SMSs and emails to their parents on a daily basis. Like how multiple education institutions are doing. So it's better like you have to keep in touch with your existing customers and also your prospects. So marketing team has to really concentrate on this thing. That is the best practices. See, even we don't know what is the best practices. We are learning right now. We are suggesting. We are here, like in this webinar, we are sharing what we heard from the client. What is working for them well in this time. So that is what we are sharing here. And increasing the sales team efficiency with CRM. So right now, most of your sales team or everyone was using using Excel sheets for maintaining the leads, following with them, and lead closures. So when they are in the one single place, it is easy for them to use the Excel sheet, or else like if they are remote, also Google Sheets they were using it. But right now, everyone is facing difficulty, because as a business owner or a manager, you cannot able to track how many leads like per day, like I am handling, particular team member is handling, how many is in particular follow-up stage, how many is in closure stage. So it is becoming very difficult for them. Manually they have to do, because they have to coordinate over a call. So this is the right time you can leverage a CRM. You can use an inbuilt core factor CRM also. So that will be really helpful to monitor the sales team performances, right? So that is a other way the sales team can leverage it. And third thing is that support, right? So support team is, again, they are using an call center number. So call forwarding, call recording, everything is there. I think to coordinate better with the teams across the team members. Let's take it as your support team is sitting in a support member. You have a 3 support team. You have 3 members in support team, and everyone is sitting in different cities. So you are receiving an support call or a support mail over particular email ID, support@xyz.com. So some person would have already spoken to the client. Now the second person is again calling to the same client. So this is becoming a mess, right? So instead of that, you can use a ticketing system or a service system, like inbuilt core factors ticketing system, where you can really able to assign the ticket. Agent can assign the ticket to him. Another agent can see who is following up with the ticket. And as a owner or a team lead, like you can able to see how many tickets has been handled per day, how many requests I am receiving, how many has been followed up, and how many has been closed. So every query will be like having a turnaround time, right? So the entire flow will be captured. So this is how, friends, you can able to leverage core factors for your sales, marketing, and support at this particular time period. So these are all some of the best practices which we have heard from our clients. So we are happy to share with you about this. And today we have insights from our customers. So Mr. Praveen Gowda, CEO of VMeadow, Mr. Rahul, Head of Digital Marketing, OML P2P, Mr. Varun Kashyap, co-founder Lexendors. So before getting into this, I felt like this webinar would have been really useful for you. I hope, friends, if you have any queries, kindly type it in the chat box, or else like my team have shared the email ID and the concerned mobile number to reach it out. So kindly call back to that number. And once again, I would suggest you, like, take care of you and your loved ones. And not only that, so now before question and answers, I just want to quickly get into about us. So we are working with 500 plus customers and more than 3,000 users across India. So these are some of the customers, esteemed customers we are working with. And these are our awards and achievements in past 5 years. And so this is our contact details. So you can reach out to us in the number. So 08067335577 is again a virtual number. Okay. So I'm sales@core factors and support@core factors. You can write a mail to us. We are there to support you. And friends, hope you all found this webinar very useful for you all. So take care and stay safe in this pandemic. So your friends at Core Factors. Thank you so much, and signing off. Thank you. Thank you all for your wonderful time today. Thank you all for being patient, and we will see you in next webinar. Thank you.